Hey guys, I'm back with another action figure review, and today we're going to take a look at the DC Universe Classics Beast Boy. He was released in Wave 10 of the DC Universe Classics in October of 2009, which was the Imperiex wave. Now, I did buy him loose. If you saw my unboxing of him, you know that I bought him along with Kid Flash from a seller on eBay. And I picked up both of them for 23 bucks shipped, so that was pretty awesome. He goes for anywhere from like that, usually 20, 21, 22, 23, upwards of 35 or more, even sometimes loose. And in the package, it's just it's kind of crazy what he can go for. I did see one go for 30 bucks once, but that was like, wow. And then, you know, upwards of 40, 50, 60. He's listed for like 80 on Amazon or something like that. I don't know. But I was happy to pick him up nice and cheap for my Teen Titans display that I'm working on. And he's a really cool figure. He did originally come with a sort of green, like, falcon, I believe it is. Plastic. It just kind of, I don't know, maybe it's like, you know, if you sit it on the floor in front of him, in front of him on the ground, wherever you're displaying him, he goes up to maybe his knees. It's just a green plastic. It has wings that move, but I did not get that accessory with him, buying him loose, and I don't mind. I don't, you know, I just really want the figure, so I don't have that to show you, and I don't have the box or the piece to Imperiex, but I do have this figure, and I will show him to you and tell you what I think. So we'll get right into it. Bring him nice and up close here. So, Beast Boy, or Garfield Logan, as he is known also. Really cool looking figure. He's worn a few different costumes with his runs in Teen Titans, Titans West, Doom Patrol, and I like this costume, but I think my favorite would actually be his like purple, and instead of black, it's white. It's kind of like more of a, it's maroon or something, and white, and I don't know, that one just pops, so I like that one, but this one's not bad either. So, really nice face. It's just a nice teenage kind of boy face, but he's got the pointy ears, and he's obviously green, and his hair is looks like it was probably painted black and then kind of went over almost entirely with green, so it's like a dark green. And so then you have, yes, again, his costume is this black and purple, clean lines throughout. The boots look really nice. They're the purpley color, and they've got the straps and cuffs, all nicely sculpted and painted. Does have 2 peg holes. And his belt is one of those, I think it's like a kind of a harder plastic, but I think it's one of the ones that kind of sits within the crevice of their waist twist, so it's not entirely a separate piece, but not really glued on either. And it's a simple looking belt, just a circle on the front. It's painted silver and obviously sort of a dark metallic gray or silver, black, almost black. It's got a little, you know, like kind of, not a chip, but it's like a smudge in the rubber. And then otherwise, he's just got these little details on it. Looks good. His arms are green, but they've also got, you can see he's got like hair details sculpted in, up all the way up to his hand. And it's got some slight, looks like they did a dry brush of like a slightly lighter green over the green skin. So it's on both arms. Looks really good. Just have a little bit of a paint smudge on this finger. Alright, that's just dust. Okay, good. And they're both sculpted in fists. And yeah, he's overall in really good shape. Thank goodness, after the experience I had, which if you're interested in knowing, if you haven't seen, go back a few videos to an unboxing video I did, and you can hear all about the experience I had buying this and Kid Flash. But surprisingly, he's in good condition. He does have this one smudge of paint on his shoulder, but from what I've learned, that's actually common with the Beast Boy figure. I think it was Anthony's Customs who reviewed this maybe a month ago, and his also had this, and he explained that it was the actual figure that had some issues, so kind of rubs there. So be careful with the shoulders on this figure if you pick him up. He just has some joint rub, I guess, issues built like from the factory, unfortunately. But otherwise, he looks really good. I'll just give you another shot of the face because it's a really nice head sculpt. And the hair looks great. It's just a nice sculpt. And he's a really good size. He, you know, he looks like a teenage build compared to other DC Universe figures. I would assume he is on the same build as the Wave 3 Tim Drake Robin. I don't have that with me to compare. But, you know, Kid Flash next to him as well. I think they're similar build, if not the same. Looks like Kid Flash might have slightly bigger biceps. So they look great together and will look good with the rest of the Teen Titans. And then compared to a regular DC Universe Classics figure, you can see how much taller. This is just DC Comics Unlimited Aquaman. I just happen to have him here. And you can see how much taller he is. So that's really awesome that it's in scale. So I'm happy with the overall look of this figure for sure, and I'm just going to go through the articulation for you now. His head does go 360, not really up and down at all. The shoulders do go all the way around, in and out. I'm going to be careful with them, like I said. Don't want to rub them. There is a bicep swivel, single jointed elbow. He has a cut at the wrist. He has an ab crunch that's pretty smooth. It doesn't move very far back, but it's good forward. Again, he has a waist twist. T-jointed hips, nice and tight there. In and out, forward and back until they hit his butt, which is also printed with your lovely DC Comics information and whatnot. He has the cut above the knee, single jointed knee, and then he has a regular ankle joint, moves up and down. No twist at this boot or ankle rocker. But yeah, very typical DC Universe Classics articulation, in other words, and a good looking figure. So this is a bit of a short review because I didn't have the box or accessories or anything to show you, and it will be the same when I review Kid Flash coming up. But yeah, I definitely recommend this figure, and whether you're completing Imperiax or completing your Teen Titans, or Doom Patrol, etc., etc. Very nice figure. Try to find him cheap if you can. You know, if you're really big on getting him with accessories, he does have the green Falcon you got to look out for. Sometimes on eBay, when you buy him loose, he does have it. Sometimes he doesn't, and he does tend to go for a little bit more money with the accessory. But yeah, and then in the package, just be very careful. Keep an eye out because, like I said, I've seen them go for 30 if you're lucky. So yeah. But that's about it, guys. So that's my review of the DC Universe Classics Wave 10 Beast Boy. A really nice figure, and definitely recommend him. So thanks again for watching, guys. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in future reviews. Bye.